Hi, I'm Lucian, the designer for Eden Left Behind, a narrative mech exploration TTRPG. Today, I wanted to share some mechanics I've read recently that I think are neat, without a particular tie between them or even a mention of Eden really. So without further ado, Mechanic 1. The first one is actually an optional rule for Outgunned, a game about creating cheesy action movies. The mechanic is heists. Well, more specifically, the master plan. When players wish to do a heist in Outgunned, they first need to make a master plan, which is a list of tasks that needs to be completed in a specific order during the heist. So, for example, the team might need to get guard uniforms, get changed without being noticed, obtain a high level key card, let in the rest of the team through a penthouse window, get access to ventilation, rappel into the vault, steal the files, and walk out the front door. While performing the heist, the players need to try to stick to the plan as close as possible. Every time they miss a step, the danger of the mission goes up. As the danger gets worse, the players might have a betrayal on the team, and as it gets even worse than that, the team gets found out. During the heist, the players have one chance to rewrite a new master plan and try to stick to this new plan. The master plan system is a really fun way to emulate a heist movie and gives the GM a clear understanding of where they can try to throw a wrench in the plan. Maybe seeing the plan from earlier, the GM decides that someone walks into the bathroom while the team gets changed into the guard uniforms. What do they do about the witness? Bribe them? Knock them out? Pretend like it isn't weird that 5 dudes are all getting changed into uniform at the same time in the same bathroom? Or maybe the key card they grab is a lower level than they expected, needing to find out who in the building actually does have access to the levels they need, and use that information to continue the heist. The addition of failing to complete a step, adding danger to the heist, makes it really easy to run for the GM, and an easy way to see threat for the players. I'm a big fan of the system and will definitely incorporate it into some of my home games. The best part is that there's basically nothing in the master plan system that is specifically tied to Outgunned. You can just do it for any game. I would highly recommend using the system for your own home games. Next up, Portfolio from the severely underrated Our Brilliant Ruin. Portfolio is one of the methods the game resolves challenges. Rather than rolling a skill test to complete something, if you have time to spare, you can use a point from one of your portfolios to auto-succeed. So let's say your party needs to get into a private masquerade event. You could have someone try to do some forgery test and make fake invites, or you could use a point of a fitting portfolio. Maybe your mentor knows people at the masquerade and can put in a good word for you to get an invite. Or perhaps you use your title to get past. This works for more than just high status challenges as well. Is there a crime boss you need to impress? Bring your entourage to the meeting to show you mean business. Or maybe use your reputation to say that the boss actually already knows about your exploits and is more than happy to work with you. The portfolio system is a great way to make players feel more engaged in the world and like their characters have been around for much longer than they've been playing them for. Like with the masquerade example, using your mentor to get in means you need to explain who at the ball they know and how. Using your title to get in immediately implies either that other people with the same title are getting invited, or other people with the same title are jealous that you got invited and they didn't. The portfolio system makes the story feel grand, it makes the world feel full, and gets players to really interact with the setting in a way that other games simply can't. Lastly, to end things off, a classic here, masks. In particular, the way leveling up feels. As you level up in masks, you'll learn new moves and your character will mature. Once you level up enough, you can start to take adult moves. Adult moves don't replace your weak teenager moves, but they offer a more reliable, stronger version that comes with more serious consequences, fitting for an adult. For example, the teenager move for hitting a villain is directly engage a threat. When you succeed, you trade blows with the villain, and then you get to choose 2 bonus results. You can negate their blow, take something from them, create an opportunity, or impress, frighten, or surprise them. Makes sense for a teen superhero. When you unlock the adult move, Overwhelm a Vulnerable Foe, the game gets serious. Now, when you weaken a villain, you can use this move to instantly end the fight. The thing is, when you do, you need to choose a consequence or 2, depending on how well you rolled. These are, you get hurt in the process, you hurt the villain more than you wanted to, or you cause collateral damage. Depending on the tone of your game, this could be the first time a hero on the team kills someone. Adult moves are a fitting name for these because they make the whole story feel more adult. The book describes maybe severing a villain's arm or frying their brain. And if you pick collateral damage, how bad is the damage? Who gets hurt? What gets destroyed? What was a fun teenage story about beating up bad guys descends into questions of morality and power, all from a leveling system. Adult moves are a really smart way to slowly shift the tone throughout a game, making players take things more seriously as their characters mature. I really like this mechanic, and I hope to see more games that take a similar approach. That's all for today. Just a short talk about some things I thought were pretty cool and wanted to share. In the next few months, presumably until release, I'll be running a campaign of Eden at my home table, so expect to see some videos about lessons and stories from those games in the future, as well as some mechanics I've been working on. I hope you enjoyed this smaller video. If you have any cool, somewhat niche mechanics you'd like to share, let me know in the comments. I try to respond to everything. I post here weekly about game design, storytelling, and Eden Left Behind, so subscribe if you're into that. Thanks for watching.